Okay. Our audio's going.
Something working? Alright.
This is our
Let me take one last bite of these here.
Oh yeah. This is our first of our podcast. Professionalism. It's called Anything Goes. If you're watching this on Twitch, though, no one's here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
So whatever.
Basically,
if on YouTube, I should point out this is going to be this audio is not being recorded like actively. We just layered it over because we don't feel like playing fucking Rocket League while we're talking.
Yeah, you're gonna be watching some Rocket League gameplay in the background. It's whatever. Yeah. It's not about that.
The point is the point of this podcast is just we're just gonna talk about random shit basically. Anything goes. That's the fucking point. It's a fucking podcast.
You know how this works. You know.
Okay.
You don't need to
First thing we're gonna start off with is something about Dragon Ball. Topic about Dragon Ball. Which is, how fucking strong is Saiyan blood? And I mean this because of Pan. You don't know who Pan is? Pan is what? Third gen?
Yeah.
Pan is a third generation Saiyan.
It's getting real weak by the time Pan is
born.
But
she went Super Saiyan before she was born.
It's true.
What the fuck?
True.
That's why, okay.
I'm just saying, man. Okay? No.
She's 25%
the Saiyan genes are clearly dominant, okay?
Yes.
Clearly
but
dominant.
So are Bulma's, evidently. Fucks in his hair? Oh my god. But, she's 25% Saiyan.
Yes.
She went Super Saiyan in the womb.
Yeah, no, clearly it doesn't get weaker as the line goes down.
But so how far, when does it end?
It never ends, Kevin.
So if you're 1%
if you're 1%
Saiyan,
yes! You're standing up on the mountaintop like Vegeta taking lightning bolts. It doesn't matter. No one gives a fuck. You'll be fine.
This is I have no problem with that. I just noticed it and thought it was kind of funny.
It doesn't make any sense, but it works, I guess. I mean,
good for you.
It's not
good for you guys. There's no problem.
There's no inherent issue.
Show's great. Okay,
with it.
So I have
but
I have no problems with it except this is my next problem, which is why is Vegeta a fucking stepping stone?
What?
For those of you who don't know, this is the little Dragon Ball section. We're gonna move in sections.
Yeah.
First section, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Why is Vegeta a stepping stone, though?
Okay, here's why I think
Vegeta I have thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts.
The drum, because he showed up very beginning of Dragon Ball Z. You know, he was presented as being like this badass, super powerful, right?
Yeah.
Super strong, and then so the way I see it, when someone can beat Vegeta, they have ascended to the next level of power. So that's how they show that people are strong. Like when they
can beat Vegeta.
Like if they can solo Vegeta, then you know that they're powerful.
Well, because you can't have them beating Goku.
Well, yeah, because
Vegeta's supposed to be the second best. But I just think he should be better. I think that the show does him so dirty.
He gets played, but that's why I think he gets played.
But then people are like, "Oh, Vegeta's a dick of a person." I'm like, if you actually look, he puts on that facade.
No, look at what he actually does. Don't listen to the things that he says. Just look at what he actually
one of the things is the beginning of Super.
Not that much of a cunt.
He took fucking Bulma and Trunks to the goddamn amusement park or whatever.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Well, because he promised him.
I mean, he didn't pay for it, obviously.
Well,
obviously,
of course not. Bulma did. Well,
Bulma
but people are he's a shitty dad. I'm like, I'm stern. But he said, if you can hit me, we'll do anything you want.
Also, sidebar, Vegeta's a fucking pimp, okay?
Oh,
Here's why I like Vegeta. He
found the richest girl.
Wifed up the richest lady on the entire planet, literally. She's literally the richest.
So another thing that people always think about is why did Bulma pick Yamcha and not Vegeta? There's actually a fan-written story that was a... But the creators said that they're okay with it.
They're okay with it?
As being canon.
It's canon.
And basically what happens is Vegeta is staying at Capsule Corps while he's after they leave Namek. It's during the Android saga, I think. Or the Cell saga, I guess, technically. But everyone's why the fuck would she not pick Yamcha? Because
Yamcha's a fuck.
Well, yeah,
why would anyone pick Yamcha for anything?
But people are Vegeta's a dick. But then apparently... but Yamcha's more of a dick than Vegeta, actually, now I think about it. Because Yamcha cheated on her. Yeah. Various times.
Fuck Yamcha.
But in the story, Yamcha goes up to Vegeta after Bulma says she doesn't want to talk to him anymore. And he thinks he can take on Vegeta. and Vegeta almost kills him with one shot. One ki blast. And then I'm just like, oh.
He left Yamcha laying in the pit like after he got hit with the Cyberman. That pose is so famous. Like that just proves how worthless Yamcha is. The fact that pose is a meme.
Yamcha's actually one of my least favorite characters, just because like in Super, fucking Vegeta was trying to get Kaba to go Super Saiyan.
Sure.
And he was saying like I will kill your clan. He literally said that. He was like, I will kill your clan and your family and blow up your planet. Because Kaba couldn't go Super Saiyan, and he begged Vegeta in the middle of the fight to let him go Super Saiyan. In Yamcha, everyone's like, what the fuck is Vegeta doing? And Yamcha's like, well, clearly he's going back to his evil roots, obviously. And I'm like, fuck you. Eat a dick.
Fuck off,
Yamcha's just mad.
Yamcha, okay. The real reason
he's not good.
He's not good.
He's like Kiba.
But he's so bad that people who associate with him get lumped into that.
Oh, true. Like Krillin.
I hate it when Krillin gets associated with
and
fucking
Tien,
Yamcha.
who has to be pretty strong, considering that Goku and Tien took on Gohan and Piccolo.
Yeah, Tien and Tien and Krillin are not.
They're not
on the same level as Yamcha.
Yes,
they're way leagues above Yamcha.
They're not like Piccolo level, but
they're just below Piccolo.
Yeah,
way above Yamcha.
Yes,
Yamcha's not even Cyberman level. Okay,
he's actually not.
He's not.
He literally lost.
He got one shot.
He fucking lost. I'm gonna make sure this.
That's
God. No, but I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like they need to cut Vegeta. Like they cut Vegeta a little bit of a break recently. I won't spoil anything, but he had a bit of a winning streak. You need to stop memeing my boy.
He wins frequently. You know.
Well, yeah, but like, everyone
beat
still
Majin
thinks he's
Buu.
a piece. But everyone thinks he's a piece of shit.
And I mean, he's had his. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's had his fuck ups, right?
Oh yeah.
Because with the whole Buu situation.
But he fixed that.
He fixed it. Yeah, he
did. And
did.
then people still don't like
with
him.
With Goku's help, he did.
Well,
he
yeah.
fixed it. Okay.
But like, he's not a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. No, not
Look
really.
at him and fucking Bulma. Him and Bulma.
And the other kid, Bola.
Fuck Bola.
Actually, I have a great Saiyan name picked out.
So like, oh, Bola! It's like, oh my god.
I like to imagine he just fucking takes the baby and
just
fucking spikes it like Gronk. Spikes it like Gronk, like, fuck! It's over.
That's the other thing, is clearly he's not that bad of a guy if fucking Bulma has been with him.
Yeah, no. Either that or he has the horse cock.
I think he probably has both.
Didn't we agree that Krillin had the horse cock?
Yes.
Krillin gotta have the horse
Android,
cock.
Yeah.
Krillin's gotta have the horse cock.
All the food he's been eating has to go somewhere.
He let's be honest. Krillin, he certainly has a horse cock.
We're checking.
We're checking that audio.
It's picking up again, so it's fine.
I think it's been fine.
I think it's okay. I just want to make sure it's all plugged. Okay. But yeah, Vegeta gets shit on for no reason. He's strong though. He's literally the second strongest, and he has surpassed Goku numerous times.
Yeah, and then Goku's like, oh, I gotta keep up with my training.
Yeah, Goku will surpass him because he's the protagonist, but Vegeta's still like, I'm fucking annoyed.
Certainly. Vegeta's powerful.
And I get his character has not progressed to the point where he's like started being nice. He still has like,
well, but he's nice. But he's kind of nice in his own way.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, like now it's a facade. Like when he went to Bulma's fucking party, that was like that was him being nice, but he doesn't want to be seen as like a softie.
Fucking Bulma was like, let's make a grand entrance, and then fucking he's like, oh yeah, let's go talk to Yamcha. Yeah, let's go talk to Yamcha.
The fact that they still have that problem.
Yeah, he's still mad too.
The fact that he's
still mad at Yamcha.
He could fucking kill Yamcha.
I would be salty with Yamcha too, though.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to fuck
there was a
my
fucking
bitch?
episode where they were playing baseball, and Bulma started cheering for Yamcha. While Vegeta was on the other team.
Fuck, that's bullshit.
And so, no, dude, I get annoyed.
I would, oh my god. If I was Vegeta, I'd kill
Final
Yamcha.
level.
I'd kill Yamcha in his sleep. I would.
I wouldn't do it in his sleep.
I'd kill him in his sleep.
I would look in the eye.
Make it look like an accident.
Just do it outright and be like, do you want to fucking stop me? Stop me. Do you think Goku cares enough to fight me?
Yeah,
no.
yeah, and it's like, you think you can fuck my bitch? Let's do this. Let's go right now.
Again, his kids are his kids.
I mean, they have to be.
They go Saiyan.
Unless Yamcha's been holding back on us for years.
And secretly he's a Saiyan.
What if Yamcha's the final boss, dude?
How does he have those scars?
Because he was good for a brief period when he first showed up in Dragon Ball, like original
Dragon Ball.
He was actually good.
Also,
but now he's ass.
Bulma
he's
is fucking. Bulma's like 40 years old, and she had a kid.
Yeah, dude, she's a fucking banger as well.
She's
still.
definitely a
At
MILF.
98 years old. Doesn't matter. She could be 800 and she still look fucking
It was funny
absolutely
because
perfect.
Goku brought up in front of Vegeta and Bulma, he said, "I'm sorry that your boobs are sagging." And Vegeta's face was just like, ah.
Vegeta's like, damn it. How did he know?
You know though.
How
like,
could he tell?
You know, most probably always like you need to. It's for your training. It's for your training.
It's for your training.
It boosts your Wait,
it's gonna boost your stamina.
how long? I feel like Goku could go for fucking ever.
As far as like fucking, yeah.
Yeah, like his stamina.
Oh yeah, totally.
Do you think that Chi-Chi's just like, look, go over there, and then when you're within like 45 minutes, after you've been doing it for like 3 hours, I'll
jump in.
Yeah,
You know?
and Goku's like, well, alright, fine. There's fucking Videl.
Dude, he's gotta go Super Saiyan.
Does.
Makes him last longer.
Oh god.
Makes him last for 8 years.
Okay, what was my next point? Oh, my next point is, why was Frieza the boss that came back?
Why does he keep coming back? Like, why is he recurring?
Yes.
Because
Well,
think about it. Okay.
I guess. Well, no, Boo's
on their side now.
Boo was on their side. Cell really wasn't like they have the androids now. The androids are good.
Yeah.
So really, Cell's not that great anymore.
Cell, I don't even know if Cell exists anymore.
I don't think he does. Well, I mean, Frieza didn't.
Well,
Frieza got eradicated.
Yeah, but Frieza got brought back though.
Yeah.
Bring Cell back.
Well, yeah.
Who would want
Yeah, that's
to?
the thing.
It's the
Cell's
thing.
alone.
Yeah.
So there's nothing he can do.
No one would want to bring Cell back. I don't even know if you can resurrect
I think
bio
it's
androids
just because
with fucking the Dragon Balls.
Frieza Race supposedly has a similar like inherent trait to Saiyans.
Yeah, I guess.
Where
I guess there's somewhat.
they
similar,
can
yeah.
advance. That's what they call it, advancing. At like an unknown level. Hit does that shit. Hit does it to the point where it should be illegal in their fight.
Just as far as like just growing.
I won't
and
say
learning
what
new
he
abilities.
does, but he does some fucking meme shit.
Well, it's because he's fucking. His name is Hit.
Yeah,
His
well
name is
he's
literally
over
Hit.
1,000 years old.
He's fucking probably could fuck any bitch at any moment. Like with time travel abilities, dude, he could slide in there.
Well, it's not time travel.
Yeah, it is.
It's he can jump to 0.1 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
But then Goku is smart. Not really.
He's not. Goku's not.
Goku
smart.
can fight him though.
That's one of his known traits. Is not being smart.
I love. Okay, Vegeta in like the subtitle version is so much less of a dick.
Well, dude, but Chris though.
No, yeah,
It's Chris.
like already determined
You
that
know it's Chris.
once they like dub like
everybody
10
loves Chris.
episodes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch those 10 and then I'll go back to like I think this will be the one thing that I will rewatch. This is attack.
Dude, Chris has fucking magical properties. His voice is literally.
God,
It's literally sexual. Like
I'm sorry, but
it's actually rapturous. It makes me nut every time.
the last Dragon Ball point is the fact that it went from OG Dragon Ball,
Yeah, sure.
where Baby Goku was sitting there, and not sitting there, but Baby Goku was just fighting other people,
Yeah.
just normal people.
Normal people.
And the end was Piccolo. Piccolo was supposed to be,
Yeah, he was like
The unstoppable
He was the
god.
apex of it.
and then he beats Piccolo.
beats
Then he
Piccolo.
goes on, and you have the Saiyan saga.
Yeah.
Turns out
where-
that he's a Saiyan.
Yeah.
He goes Kaioken.
Yeah. Turns
and-
out Piccolo was weak as shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
and then,
exactly. So this is the Piccolo was weak as shit, and then but Goku was able to beat Jar, a warrior race that can turn into monkeys.
Yes.
Then
Great-
you have
great ape
Frieza,
transformation, sure.
who's someone who is powerful and has never trained.
Yeah.
So if they were to train, they would be like unstoppable.
Yes.
Then you have Cell,
Beast.
who can absorb other people's power.
Yeah.
Then you
And well,
have,
he's already made from the DNA of
Yes.
Goku and all these other fucking insane.
so he should be unstoppable,
Warriors.
but he's not because fuck you.
Dude, he's already fucking. He
But
kinda
then-
was unstoppable.
But then you have Majin Buu, who's literally
he
like
was literally better than him.
who is one of the two people Frieza was told never to fight,
Yeah.
and he beats him. Now the point of
Now
this,
he beat him. Well, Vegeta beat him,
yes,
and then he came back.
and then Goku beat him.
Did he beat Super Buu?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he beat Super Buu?
I know he beat Evil or Kid.
I feel like Super Buu kind of like went away for a while, and then they thought it was over.
All I know is Goku beats somebody as SSJ3. He beat someone as Super Saiyan 3.
He beat Kid was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because remember, he did the huge, big-ass spirit ball, and he was like, "It's here!" I'm like, dude, like my Pepperidge Farm package is here. Like, dude, you didn't mail order the spirit bomb. Like, you made it. You stupid fuck.
The point is, like, the enemies in the stage keep getting fucking bigger.
Yeah, of course.
He's fighting gods now.
Yeah, he's fighting gods.
They're like, oh, there's other universes, and other
when
universes gods.
So what is the question? When does it end?
Yes.
Never.
What is the end game?
Never. They're making money off this, Kevin.
True.
Why would they end it? Why?
Well, no, that's I agree with you.
Like,
I agree. That's just
no
I'm trying to that's the topic I wanted to bring up was
it never ends.
It keeps getting bigger. The enemies keep getting stronger. But I like that though. And I almost find it unbearable to watch older Dragon Ball, just
because you're like you know that it gets so much bigger.
Yeah,
than this,
you're like you're so weak,
dude. They're not good. Like
even Goku.
Like that's kind of how I feel about like. I remember this is off topic slightly.
Oh no, just go.
We were talking about fucking Naruto the other day.
Yes.
And you were like, we were talking about Haku and Zabuza, and I'm like, dude, they're not good.
This is a good
not powerful. Like they're not. Okay, like if you look at where it gets, like you got Itachi later down the line.
But I'm saying
even bigger than him, you got Madara, you got fucking Kaguya Otsutsuki.
We're gonna leave our Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's over. That was it. We're gonna go into this.
All these wild ass people. Haku and Zabuza are not.
Okay,
they ain't shit, dude.
They should not have been beaten that easily.
Dude, they should have. They're not.
No,
good,
because they hadn't. But you're
gotten spanked.
You're comparing them to Part 2 people.
Kakashi was supposed to be good. Kakashi wasn't even good in Part 1. Let's be honest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Kakashi was not strong in Part 1.
What I'm saying is that Zabuza and Haku should have had a bigger part.
Maybe.
But they only introduced Haku and Zabuza because they wanted to show the powers of the Sharingan. And they wanted to show the powers of the fucking... What's it now? Oh, we're
gonna check professional audio
check. But they want to check the powers of the. They want to show you the powers of the Sharingan and the powers of the Nine Tails cloak. But they killed. It's not right. But they killed two good characters.
Anyway,
I like
back to
canon.
canon.
Had a
now.
good backstory. Oh, so that was our little. Well, we've exhausted basically.
Yeah, we were on a filler.
My Dragon Ball points were basically just about how like. Fucking the strength in Dragon Ball is so weird where it's almost unstoppable.
And they increased it too quickly. I feel
yes.
Because they went from Saiyan Saga to now Frieza, who in his base form has a power level of 1,062,000, was it? Or something like that?
Well, the thing, even in Super they immediately jumped to Beerus. They immediately jumped to gods.
There was no in between.
Literally, their first thing.
In Super
I don't know what the name of the arc is called. It may just be called the Destruction Arc.
Boat Arc. Yacht Arc.
Yacht
Party Arc.
Party Arc.
That was so funny because fucking Android 18 was all excited for Bingo. Right as they were about to start Bingo, Beerus shows up.
I love Android 18. She's one of the best characters. Okay, but the other thing is, they go Super Saiyan God, like they go SSGSS.
Yes.
They do that, but they don't go Super Saiyan God anymore.
Well, I mean, they don't need to.
No,
if
but
you
I'm
have
saying,
a more powerful version, why would you
never see Vegeta go Super Saiyan God.
Well, I mean, didn't he skip it? Wasn't that like the whole thing?
No, but like he eventually would reach that.
Didn't he leapfrog
he would have to reach that to reach Super Saiyan God gone Super Saiyan. But they never show that because
I also find it funny that like once you go Super Saiyan Blue, you don't need to go Super Saiyan God anymore.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you just once you do it one time, then it's over. Like you don't need to do it anymore.
But like, it just doesn't. They went from literally like right after the shit with Beerus.
Yeah.
I guess right after the shit with Frieza and Beerus. Sure. They have a little bit of bullshit where they introduce other characters, and then they have the universe fights.
Yeah.
Fucking, they don't even go. They're already Super Saiyan God gone Super Saiyan by that point.
Yes.
30 episodes in.
Yes.
They have progressed 2 levels.
Yes.
30 episodes in.
Yes.
To the show.
Yeah.
They need to fucking slow down.
People want to see boxing. People don't want to see fucking training. Are you kidding me?
No, but
it's just so boring.
They could have at least had it so that they were still only Super Saiyan God.
The fucking episodes in Naruto where Naruto's training to fucking use the Rasen Shuriken.
Goku levels up 3 levels in like 35 episodes because he goes Kaioken.
He uses Kaioken Super Saiyan God.
And then he uses Kaioken times 10.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken times 10.
He levels up 4 times in maybe 40 episodes.
Yeah, what about it?
Vegeta only does it twice.
Yeah, these other people could fucking learn a thing or two.
Though Vegeta, that's true.
I mean, really.
Just I love Dragon Ball though because of that. But I'm just trying to think about where it's going. They've already introduced other universes.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, they can fucking take it anywhere they want.
I think
not that they have multiple universes. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
I think that the Black Saga goes in through time.
Yeah.
Like I think they follow future Trunks.
I think they do. Yeah, they do time travel.
They do. They follow future Trunks.
I'm fairly certain.
It's like, cuz what the fuck? Okay.
You better watch that fucking cord.
Oh, true.
But yeah,
That's our Dragon Ball rant.
And I mean, really,
it's a good show.
But
though,
like, as far as the training arcs go, every anime has one.
yeah,
You know, I wish that like Naruto, the fucking no one wants to see him training how to use the fucking wind style Rasen
yeah.
Shuriken.
Okay.
Like, no one wants to watch you try to put
the one thing I'll give
chakra
Dragon Ball,
into a waterfall.
The one thing I'll
for
give Dragon Ball about
fucking
training,
episodes. Like, really.
their training is boxing.
Yeah, they're actually fighting when they're training.
Like, yeah.
In Naruto, he's like sitting next to a waterfall, trying to fucking put all of his chakra to split the waterfall in half.
Like the
no
Gohan
cares, no one
training
cares,
is fucking
really.
good.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was because that was like its own arc. Like he had to actually do shit. He was out in the wild.
Yeah.
You know? I'm talking about like training like in the typical sense where they're just sitting in one spot doing
No,
the same
that's
thing over and over
horse
again.
shit.
No one cares.
I haven't seen One Piece, but I think I may watch it either after I finish Kill La Kill.
Dude, ain't nobody got time for this.
I think
700 episodes.
I think I may watch the dub and just try to catch up.
But
If
let me
it's
get
good.
one of those. Capri
Oh, this podcast is brought to you by Capri Sun. It's
Not-
not.
not
But, I mean,
sponsored.
they're great.
Kill so.
You want to know what is a good
Cut.
show that actually had training montages?
Oh.
Boku no.
It did have training.
They haven't done shit, and
They
it's
haven't-
so good.
They don't do anything.
He literally just got introduced to another training montage.
They don't do anything.
The first episode of his
It's
training
so
montage.
good. Where it's so good, and they don't do shit.
That's my first fucking question. Is why is it good?
Why is it
My
good?
first question.
It literally
is,
says on the
word for
paper.
word, why is it so good? That is my first thing. Why? I don't get it.
The stakes are so low compared to other anime. He's not trying to
can-
save the world.
He has an ability that ruins his body,
Yeah.
can get healed.
He's not trying to save the world. He's not trying to like restore his clan. Not trying to help his friends.
Not
nothing
even
like
trying to
that.
help the city necessarily.
Not trying to
yet.
do that. He's just trying to get through fucking hero school. Really, that's it.
But I think that the reason it's
They haven't
good
done
is because
shit at all. But it's so entertaining.
it's so good.
It's just the fights are so good, but there's no stakes. But you don't
But you
remember.
don't notice.
You don't know that there's no
Okay.
stakes.
They had
When
an
it's
entire
happening.
arc that was the fucking summer games. They're games, Jared. They don't mean shit.
They were having.
The games don't mean
You
shit.
know what that shit was? That was Field Day. Remember
Yes,
Field Day,
it
Kevin?
was-
They had Field Day
And
for
people-
a
people
12,
will be-
like a 13 episode arc of Field Day.
People be like, oh, there's stakes though because like you need to get sponsors
yeah,
and
no,
shit.
nigga, what the fuck?
Look at fucking Deku.
People already know who this man is, man. Come on.
Like, what the fuck?
He has
Looking
all
for-
for.
what are you looking for?
He has all for one. I'm down.
Okay,
Don't even
that's
fucking
another
know.
question I have. Is All for One that powerful? Comparatively to other quirks? Because
like, how do you mean? Like, All Might's version, yeah. All Might's version of All for One, yes.
yes.
Even though
No,
he
but-
can only use it for 90 minutes a day, yes.
But I'm saying
it's more powerful than every other quirk.
If Deku and Bakugo had both trained equally and got up to All Might levels, I think that would still be a fair match just based on what I've seen Bakugo do.
Well, but you can't get up to All Might levels unless you have All for One.
No, but I mean like training wise.
Oh, like you mean like physicality?
Like they are this like they let's say All Might's like fucking 30. They both are 30. They have trained consistently the same amount more.
Oh, so you
or
just
less.
mean like total hours of work?
Yes,
that they
yeah.
put in.
I mean, they put in as like Deku is All Might level. Well, not All Might level, but Deku has trained. They're 30. They've been training every day.
Probably. Like, I mean, at this point, Deku's probably trained like 50 times the amount that fucking Bakugo's
But Bakugo trained as a kid.
Ooh, I mean, I'd hardly call that I'd hardly call exploding other kids on the playground training.
The new
but
episode
sure.
goes into this how the other kids have had 14 years to get their quirk down, and he just got it, which is why he's bad. But but like Todoroki is fucking beefy as him.
Well, that's because you fucking Endeavor probably locked him in a fucking cellar and made him fucking train nonstop
I
for
think
8
that
years.
All for One is powerful, but there is something
Deku's
stronger.
version of All for One, no.
they teach
at present.
Watch the new episode.
I mean, I'm sure he's improved greatly.
Oh no!
But I'm just saying, like,
Jared,
the Sports Festival
Jared,
All for One is not good.
Just to tell you, I thought the new episode was spectacular. No fighting. He discovered.
It's just good. The characters are good.
The characters are
really,
good.
The characters are good.
You like
It's fucking shit. Splash.
You even like Bakugo. Like, people didn't like Sasuke in Part 1 Naruto. They didn't like Sasuke.
I thought it was alright.
Well, yeah, but like
I didn't hate him. I thought he was a cunt.
like people don't like Vegeta. But you never like. I don't hate Bakugo. I think he's all right.
I fucking hate him. I do.
Oh well.
I absolutely despise Bakugo. I do. I fucking hate how Deku thinks he's his friend, and he's obviously not.
Well, that's like fucking Naruto and Sasuke.
No, but Sasuke and Naruto are actually friends. Like,
yeah,
Sasuke's
but I
just
think
being
that
a cunt.
Bakugo will accept that, just not yet.
Kachan!
Also,
off.
I found out
Shut
why
up.
they skipped a week. That was the halfway point of season 2.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was the season 2 break.
Yeah.
Which means now, though, now they're gonna have to fight the hero killer. Fucking Stain.
Stain.
God.
Stain.
I don't think
Kind of name for a fucking.
I don't think Speed Boy is gonna be that good. Ida.
Ida. Oh no, dude. Ida's gonna be a god. Just watch.
I don't think he's gonna be.
He's
okay,
gonna be a
but
god.
compared to like
He's gonna be the second most
Tsukuyomi.
powerful. one.
Tsukuyomi.
Yeah. What about?
He's
him?
gotta be. He's got. I can't wait to get into like Boku no Shippuden. Like
Shut up.
Boku no Hero, dude, not a college, university.
College, university.
Fuck it, whatever.
My hero university.
Yes, but when
Kill
they
me.
when they do like Shippuden shit, where like you see them double down on their powers.
I don't know because I mean he needs to get past that. He needs to find a workaround for that light sensitivity issue.
That's what I think. Like I think
that makes him really weak.
Okay, but I feel
That
like
makes him really
I feel
weak.
like if
He
he
gets
had
exposed
that, if he still had that
frequently.
same like downfall, but if he had two shadows,
Maybe if he had like a dark and light
Yeah,
shadow,
that's
that
what-
would
yeah.
work. If he had like a light
that'd be so good.
creature that he could send out, that would be good stuff.
He's my favorite character, honestly.
I don't know about that. I
I
like
like almost every character.
I like a lot of the characters. I like the Rock guy.
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he's the same as Tetsu.
Tetsu. Oh, they spoiler. It's kind of, but they go to the same internship together.
Oh,
The guy hires them. He's like, I wanted both of you.
Fuck me.
And they show up and they're just like, sup, bro?
Let's go.
No, I think they actually do like the bro claps where it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
The forearm, the medieval forearm grab.
they,
like,
literally
yes.
their fight was a fucking arm wrestle.
It was. Well, I mean, they
Well, the
fucking,
end
they
of
were
it.
in a stalemate.
Yeah.
So like,
And that was, and then the only reason the guy lost was he was like, I should have eaten more iron this morning.
should have eaten more iron.
It's
Fuck.
like, what the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
God.
His mom, like, instead of making him cornflakes, she just takes a bowl of milk and then, like, shaves off iron into a
Takes
fucking
iron
bowl.
fillings.
Yeah.
It's such a good show. Oh my god.
I like, who else do I like in that fucking show?
I don't
like,
like, I don't like the fucking pervert boy.
He's a cunt. I
He
hate
doesn't do pervy
him.
well.
He's no.
He gets with Mrs. Mountain or whatever.
Oh, Mount Lady.
Mount Lady, yeah, he gets with Mount
Jamie,
Lady.
good old Jamie. You can never go wrong with Jamie Marshy as a
You
voice
can't
actress.
as a voice actress. No.
Yeah, she's top tier.
Who else do I like? I like the earjack girl. She's smart.
I like the earjack girl. I do like her.
The electric
she's
guy.
interesting. The electric
Denki,
guy. I
Denki,
feel
like-
bad for him.
Yeah,
I do.
because he goes full
He
retard.
gets fucked so frequently. I wish he was good.
One of the girl that was admitted through recommendation.
I like her as
I
well.
like who
Yeah,
can
Tamari.
make anything. Yeah.
Tamari. I
Yes,
like her.
yes.
Sue. I like Sue as well. Frog
Oh yeah,
Girl.
Frog Lady.
Yeah, I like her.
I like
Sue.
Ruraka. Ruraka's good.
Ruraka, she's great. She's great.
She's golden. Her quirk is not that good. She has a good Uraraka has a good. Is that even her name?
Yeah, Ruraka.
She has a good quirk,
Her quirk is certainly interesting.
but it's not powerful.
it's no.
It isn't. It's
not
used.
powerful.
That's why I.
You could if you.
She-
Why doesn't she use it like this? You touch somebody, no,
float them in the space.
float them into space.
They're gone.
They're gone. Gone forever. Gone forever.
Obliterated.
Yes, dead.
Obliterate.
Dead.
Incinerate. Oh man.
Absolutely dead. Dude, Goku looks like he's shitting in Winston's face.
He
right now.
does.
I'm not even lying.
We're referring to
He has
something.
he has a bunch of statues on this little shelf.
I have a shelf that I call the nerd shelf, which is basically just memorabilia and comics.
Yeah.
And I got a Goku statue.
And he put it right in front of a statue.
I put it in front of a statue, a Pop
Winston.
Vinyl Funko statue of Winston. And
From
it looks,
Overwatch.
and
And
it
it,
looks like he's shitting in
Goku
his
squatted
mouth.
down, firing a Kamehameha, and it looks like he's shitting in Winston's mouth.
I may move Winston.
Yeah, you might want to do that, because it looks like he's getting fucked on.
Ugh.
Oh, you meant right now?
No, not right now. I'm just stretching. Okay, but I think Uraraka's going to be the best fucking sidekick.
Oh, dude, she's going to be the top tier supporter,
Now,
dude.
okay, her and Deku are obviously going to end up, like, being together in the end of the show. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, so I don't have any problem with that. Like, I love it. Like, people are like, you can tell that they're already going to be together, so it's not good. Like, there's no tension. I'm like,
well, I mean, would you rather have some random fuck show
well,
up
I'm
at
like,
the end?
I'm like, the tension is the building of their relationship, you cuck. But like, imagine theirs together, where she can put people in midair and then he just hits them out of midair.
Oh.
What if like she can develop her ability to where she can make them go in zero gravity and then she can gravity lock them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I want that.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be the fucking next progression of that shit.
Like, I'm sure that Bakugo is gonna come up with some shit where like he's gonna like blow up his entire body just with the sweat. It's gonna happen.
You think he's going to get a planet level fucking
I swear
explosive
Bakugo's
ability?
dad is Colonel Mustang. From
Could you
fucking
imagine?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yo, that would be the most ill crossover.
Full Metal Alchemist, great show.
Also,
First
I
off.
don't think we don't have that on the docket.
We don't have it on because there's not much, like, I haven't seen it in a while.
Maybe at some
Point,
later
if you
juncture.
start watching it, ever,
maybe on another
then,
Friday.
yeah.
In
On
another
another,
in another universe,
yeah.
on another Friday, in another timeline.
But I just want to. I like seeing like the character progression of abilities.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about Naruto.
They fucking excel.
They really don't have a lot of that. The only
Ways
thing
they
they have of that
grow
in
and
Dragon
improve.
Ball is really the awakenings.
And well,
Other
that
than
and then
that-
like this, just like I've been training for 6 months and I got
Yeah.
stronger. Like
Or
you know,
like,
that kind of
they'll
shit.
yell like random shit like Final Flash.
Yeah, and like fucking Grand Elder Guru, unleash my full potential.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Shit like that.
Thanks, Krillin.
God.
You've shown yourself to be a great protector of the Dragon Balls. Oh, fucking Grand Elder Guru.
Why do you sound like Bane?
You think he just pops fucking Namekians out of his fucking dick? on a
Yeah,
constant basis?
probably.
You think he just spurts Namekians like
Probably.
jizz?
What was my... Okay. My other one, which kind of ties into the Uraraka thing, is who has the worst quirk?
The worst quirk?
Like, out of the class...
out of the people who are
who is
dude,
the...
it's gotta be the
Pervy
purple
boy.
purple.
It's gotta be
purple
Pervy
boy,
boy.
Yeah. Bouncy ball faggot. It's
Which
gotta be
they're
him.
like... they literally point that out.
He's so weak.
In the first season. By the way, end of the first season, Nomu against All Might fight, one of the best fights I think I've seen.
Oh, dude, it was strong. It was certainly
like,
strong.
it
yes.
was beefy. Chris Sabat made it 1,000 times better.
Chris Sabat.
Like, he's amazing.
Oh, plus ultra.
I think you've heard these words before. Plus Ultra.
I love that.
Just nut. Just Deku probably did. Deku's probably like, oh,
Oh, speaking of nutting.
oh god.
Do we have
We can talk about it.
do
Kill la Kill.
I was about to say, do we have Kill la Kill on the fucking topic?
So,
Can
we're
we
done with-
add that? Can I add a fucking
yeah.
little
So if you
sidebar
don't know
here?
what Kill la Kill is, imagine.
Put it, all right, we're gonna put in a picture.
Yes,
Of,
right
of
now
the main
there's
character.
a picture.
There's a picture on screen in now.
Okay, so
You've seen you know.
that's all you need, really, honestly.
I mean,
like,
kill me,
dear God.
kill me now.
One of her lines is literally I'm gonna paraphrase it, but to be full power, I need to get naked.
That's
What the fucking thing? And it's not just that it's sexually
it's not.
appealing.
It's just
which
it's
sexually
good.
appealing.
It's actually good though.
It's sexually
like don't get
appealing
me
out
wrong.
the ass.
It's actually
the fighting is
And
exceptional.
like, don't get me wrong, it's nut for sure.
Yeah.
but it's also
But
actually
the fighting
good.
is
Like,
exceptional. Like the fighting's
the
great.
fights are great. The characters are great. Okay.
Fucking Mako.
Do you have anything? Oh, Mako, so funny.
Mako.
Fucking, I love the cutaways with the
Where
spotlight
it's the
when it
spotlight,
comes
it's just her
down.
jumping around.
Yeah, and she's doing all this ridiculous shit. She does the thing with the hair flip.
Are you
how-
done with Kill la Kill?
No,
Okay, I am not either.
I haven't finished watching it.
I have been trying to watch it.
I haven't
for the
watched any
longest.
episodes since you told me that you were on like 14 or whatever.
Oh really?
Not because of that.
Yeah,
just,
but
I was just.
that
I,
is the state.
It
the
just
time,
so
yeah.
that was the case.
It's one of the shows though where like I'm trying to think of another show. I guess like Berserk, I kind of did that with, where I like it a lot, but I just don't. I will stop watching it for a time.
Dude, I don't want it to end. That's what that's what I did with Assassination Classroom. I didn't want it to end, so I took like
You
a
actually
3-week break.
I feel like that's something that needs to be okay.
I was trying to avoid watching the last episode for like 3 weeks.
Shows
so
that need to be cherished. Shows like that show that they're good are either shows that make you do that.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I want to watch more, but I need to stop myself.
Yeah.
So I can make it last.
I want to savor that.
Shows like, for me, it's Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball Super, where I literally will watch the sub.
You just will rewatch it.
No, I'm saying like I'll watch the sub.
Yeah.
I have only watched the sub now.
Yeah.
For Super, that hasn't been dubbed yet, and Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Because those are like my two favorite probably.
Yeah.
They're so good. Oh god.
Like
really.
I usually only watch the sub if the dub is actually not available. Like Boruto,
Yeah, that's
I
what
watch the sub
well,
because
but like
there's
for
no
me,
other choice.
For me to want to watch that, it's got to be like a good ass show.
Yeah.
Other
And
than that-
especially when the dub's available.
Yeah.
Then it's like, I mean, why? It's got to be fucking amazing for me to.
Jared, if you like Kill la Kill, you should watch Danmachi, which is like, is it wrong to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The long ass title.
I'm gonna look up the actual name of this title.
You know the long ass title. You know.
I don't know it.
Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yup.
That is the name of the show.
Lit.
Also known as Danmachi.
Lit.
It's a mix of like Kill la Kill and Sword Art Online. Oh man. Which Sword Art Online?
Okay.
Anyway, not great. What were we talking about?
We were.
Oh, Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Sword Art Online. What about it?
Not great.
It's not good. There's so many memes about it too.
That
How
it's not good?
Yeah, there's so many Sword Art memes. In fact, we're gonna put up a Sword Art meme
Right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope
Alright.
that you
Yeah.
enjoyed
There you
it.
go. Dab dab.
You're dead.
Uh,
God.
but yeah, dude, fucking okay. Like, it's not even like how in a lot of these anime when they have a female character that is like
Yes.
frequently shown they're attractive, right?
Yeah.
It's not even the villain in
what?
Kill la Kill. Is
Yeah.
so hot still.
Not as good as Ryuko. Not as good as Matoi.
I mean, fuck. Satsuki Kiryuin, listen, I would get in there. I'm just
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
that's fucking, she's like a 98 out of
Well, yeah, we said
10,
Ryuko was a 99.
99 out of 10.
Just because Ryuko, like, is always depressed all the time.
Nah, dude, that's not even it. 99 is the cap. This is like Madden.
Oh.
You can't go above 99.
You can't
There's
be
no
perfect.
100. There's no 100. 90. This is Madden.
See, but
99 is the
Ryuko
cap.
has a bitchy personality.
Not
But she-
really,
No, but I was
though.
about to say,
That's
but
the
she
thing.
somehow makes it so it's not.
I mean,
It's probably the tits
I'm just saying
and the hips.
that I find her personality to add to the experience.
It's a good.
Anything.
Don't get me wrong. We've been doing this for 43 minutes
We have.
now.
We're on the grind,
Do we want to go into the video games part? The video games questions or topic points I had? Or do we want to save that for next time and just cut it now?
Shit, there's a shitload of stuff we can talk about. Let's just do the video game stuff now. We can come up with more shit for next week.
Okay.
Let's just do that now
Well,
since you had it on the list. We went on a bunch of tangents, but it's fine.
I mean,
because
it's fine.
It's necessary.
The first thing I have is something I like story in games.
Yes, of course.
Like The Witcher
Absolutely.
3.
Absolutely, yes.
Great, exceptional. Where are games like that? They've basically died.
Games like that.
Like
There's
games,
games with story.
but there aren't a lot that have a good balance of
Totally.
story and like gameplay. Like Telltale games have hella story.
Yeah, there's plenty of fucking games with story and gameplay.
Like
you got
what?
fucking Uncharted franchise.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm saying like for
You
like
got fucking
you
Last
can't
of Us franchise. Last of Us 2
can't
coming soon.
do PS4. I'm basically gonna. I'm dissing on Xbox because what the fuck, man.
Bitch, you just asked me for games that came out with.
Yeah,
stories.
no, but this was going to segue into why the fuck doesn't Xbox get actually good exclusives?
I'm sure there's some.
They're like, we have
Xbox
Halo and Gears of War. No one played Gears of War.
Really? No one.
A lot of people did, but
How did it sell?
I mean, it's sold, but just not as much as like I would have thought. And by that I mean I didn't buy it.
Oh fuck.
Which I love the Gears of War series. I played every one except for Judgment Day. But
Shit, I don't even know, to be honest. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I can think of a load of games with good stories, but you know, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sad. But this is... So, Bloodborne has a good story.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's hidden.
You have to like...
I almost like that more.
You have to like... When you're fighting the bosses and shit, you have to like comprehend what's actually going on.
Yeah.
Because they like... There's a bunch of misdirection
You
and
need to
fucking
notice.
bullshit.
Yeah, you need to be observant.
You have to be cognizant of like
now,
what's going on.
The two types of stories I like in games are either the stories where... Like, it shows you one, and it's actually, like, a meaningful story,
Yeah.
and it feels like it's, like, a movie or a show or a book.
Yeah.
Or one, like Skyrim, where it's a looser story, but you make your character up in your head.
Yeah. And then
And
there's
you're
like,
like-
you find out more about the world by going out there
By
and doing it.
exploring.
Yeah.
But then, like, you have games like Overwatch, which don't even have a fucking story.
And people love it.
I have no problem with
Let's
it.
talk about Overwatch.
Okay. I have no problem with it, but I don't get how people can play it consistently still.
If Overwatch is your favorite game, I have a question. How many games have you played
Is this your only
to
one?
completion in your life? Is this the only game you've ever finished? It might. I mean, you can't finish it. That's just
the
it.
point.
That's just the problem.
I'm okay with it being people's favorite games, but I'm
not.
not okay with it being people's like
I'm
a
not.
game that the person has invested the most time in.
Because if Overwatch is your most played, you
No,
have not
I know,
played any
but
games
most
ever.
played and favorite aren't necessarily like.
I
Parallel.
mean, but it's. I'm just saying it's highly likely that the game you
Yes,
play
it is.
the most
Usually,
is
it
usually
is,
going to be your favorite, unless
but
you're
not
just
always.
a masochist who loves punishing yourself.
Not always, though. The one game that is like that, for me at least, a game that is like Overwatch, I think, is Destiny.
I mean, I fucking hate Destiny as well.
They're not similar. They're not similar. Like
I could go into Destiny as
gameplay
well.
wise, they're not similar. But like opinion wise, I think that they're pretty similar.
Oh yeah, no. There's like a very dedicated group of fans
Yes,
that fucking love
I'm
it.
in the Destiny fan,
And everyone outside of the fandom
Doesn't get
thinks
it.
it's shit.
I like Destiny.
Although Overwatch, more people seem to like.
Yeah.
It seems to be more universally liked than Destiny, which I'm still in the group of people who strongly fucking detest Overwatch.
I
hate
like
everything about
Destiny just because it didn't have a good story.
Destiny to me has more positive qualities than
Yes.
Overwatch does.
Well, I like
Just
Destiny.
in my opinion.
Destiny was,
might be controversial,
For me,
but,
Destiny was a great like. I like the scenery a lot of games.
Yeah.
And I like sci-fi a lot, but the way that Destiny did it was like unlike anything I'd seen.
Yeah.
Up to that point, like not even like Mass Effect, any of that. And so that's what pulled me into it.
Yeah.
And then I understand the DLC was horse shit that you had to pay for.
Absolutely.
But I paid for it, and I had a great time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many hours I put into that game.
I mean, I was just more mad about Destiny for the business side of it.
yeah,
Because they released it when it wasn't finished.
so
and
that
then
they could get DLC.
And then they made you pay for the rest
Yeah.
of the game. The price of another
no, that's
full
why
game.
people don't like it, and I get that.
Yeah,
I
that's a
do.
total fucking Ubisoft move, in my opinion.
They're not even Ubisoft, but yeah, I mean they're Bungie.
I mean, I know, but like...
yeah, I know. I'm saying
it's Ubisoft
that's how bad it is.
It's Ubisoft-esque. Fuck Ubisoft, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck your business practices. Fuck your chicken strips as well.
Speaking of
Old
Ubisoft,
memes.
Speaking of Ubisoft, what are some anticipated games?
Some anticipated game. Fuck, I don't know.
Because Ubisoft has got Far Cry 5 coming
The
out.
fuck is coming out? Far Cry 5?
I don't even know if I'm gonna play Far Cry.
I ain't finna buy it.
Like-
well, I mean, I have to buy a Ubisoft game at some point.
Yeah, I mean honestly, Far Cry
I have to
is
give
your
them
best.
I have to give them a chance again at some point.
Far Cry would be probably your best bet of a Ubisoft game. Now, if you're wondering why Jared's saying I need to give them a chance,
I don't.
He has
I
an
don't.
ideology.
I don't purchase their games because I believe you should vote with your wallet, and if you don't agree with someone's business practices, you shouldn't buy their shit.
I agree with.
how
Well,
I
I
feel.
agree with that, but then I also like
Enjoy
if
their
it's a,
games.
If it's
to
a
the
good
point where
game, I
it's
think
like-
it's a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to admit that a Ubisoft game might be good, but that doesn't mean.
Yeah, I know. No, I get what you're saying.
Doesn't mean I have to give them money.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like Ghost Recon, that seems pretty fun.
It is. It's a great game.
I'd buy it if Ubisoft didn't make it.
I don't know what
mean-
games them. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is definitely. It comes out in 2018 though.
It's on the high up on that list, though, man.
Destiny 2's top.
Type on that.
Then Shadow of War.
yes.
Shadow of War is gonna be good.
Yes.
Shadow of Mordor I loved
Shadow of
the shit out
Mordor,
of that.
yes. Story though was weak.
That I was about to say that had
have
a
to
bad
say.
story.
The
But,
ending was like, what is
Yeah.
what?
well, because
Why?
then it was a fucking quick time event ending. What the fuck? You sent me through
with the best fight, the game with the best fight mechanics.
You sent me through an entire game of cutting orcs in half and fucking memeing over everybody, and you're like, quick time. It's not what I fucking want.
That's such a troll ending,
Yeah,
though.
it
because
is.
the game with the best fight mechanics, probably
It's a
that I've played.
It's a quick time event.
And it has a quick time event final boss. Kill me.
Against Sauron.
Against-
Of all people that you get to fight. You get to fight Sauron in a
Kill me.
game.
They could have had the most insane thematic boxing match you've ever seen, but they fucked it up. They probably ran out of time or money.
That's
They
like-
might have ran out of money.
There's no way.
What company made it? Because they might have run out of money.
Oh, I'm actually about to go check. Actually, I can just look it up here.
Because they may have run out of funds, and that would explain it. I mean, it wouldn't excuse it, but it would explain.
Shadow of Mordor. First of all, it got a 9 out of 10.
It was a good. It deserves a 9 out of 10. That point that's missing is because of the fucking story, though.
It was published by Warner Bros.
Oh, so they just didn't care to finish it.
Yes. Like,
That's what happened. They didn't care to
Yeah.
finish. They spent so much time on the gameplay mechanics that they didn't bother to finish the actual
fuck?
game.
you can buy it for $12.
Yeah, dude. It's
I
cheap
already
right
have
now.
it,
It's
but-
cheap right now.
It's literally the one game.
I bought it like years after it came out.
Yeah.
By the way, played it. It was on sale
Holds
for like
up.
$5. Holds up perfectly.
Amazingly.
Beautiful game.
I've seen a lot of people starting to play it just because they're getting ready for Shadow of War.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this guy who tried to explain to me that the Wraith, rather, was like a bad guy the entire time. I was like, no.
That's somewhat true.
No, but he was saying like he was like the bad guy,
No.
and he was trying to take over the world.
No. He was just trying to finesse you to get to where he was supposed to be going.
Yeah, which I'm like, he wasn't even really a bad guy.
Yeah, no, I mean-
I don't know why he was that mad.
He was helping you.
I've never gotten why people get that mad. We're like, how could you do that to me? But it's something like that to me is small.
I mean, he was helping you. I mean, he had ulterior motives, but he was
yeah,
still
but
helping
I'm like,
you.
I would have been like,
whatever.
Okay,
Sure.
like
whatever.
look at me now, I'm a god.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in savage mode right now, so. You know.
So thanks.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to crash little.
And then the guy was
Yachty
like, the guy wanted to wear the ring. I was like, no, he made the ring because Sauron murdered his entire family.
Yeah, like I'm out here trying to crash Lil Yachty boat. Like.
Mask off, mask on, put my mask on. Shout out to Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas Mask Off remix.
Yes.
Check it out.
Also,
on
Night
SoundCloud.
Lavelle.
Check it out on SoundCloud. Night Lavelle. Check him out on SoundCloud.
That's all I got.
That's pretty much
Azizi
it.
Gibson.
For the shout outs, that's pretty much it.
Azizi Gibson.
Nintendo King. Nintendo King. SoundCloud. Check it out.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's it.
for
That's
that.
all. That's the only song of his that I have heard and liked. So
Fighter Z though has got to be. It's up there.
yeah,
Destiny 2 is definitely
It's
top.
up there. Yeah.
I like. Okay.
Just for the legend of Destiny.
Yeah.
Like it's a legendary game at this point. Like.
It was great. I
mean, even if it's not like I'm not talking about from like it actually being good. I'm
No.
just talking about from the game has built a legend of itself.
Yes.
Like
Well, I like the game. I liked Destiny because like your character, it's an MMO, so your character in the campaign, it's like you're the only one that can do this.
Yeah.
But you somehow still feel like that, even though you know that everyone gets that same line.
that's true.
You still like the raids were fun. I actually enjoyed the raids.
I love how it's like you're the only you help me Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. And
There's 18
8
million
people.
others.
Yeah, there's 8 million other people, and you have to do raids with them to progress.
Yeah.
That was another thing.
I
You
never-
have to do co-op to like be
Why?
successful.
I never did co-op.
So literally, I've watched like, thousands of YouTube videos complaining about how you have to fucking participate in co-op to be successful in the game.
What do you mean?
Like that's where the loot is.
Do you
That's
mean
what they
no?
say.
Okay, you can do strike missions, but you can just join a random playlist and do that, and it just gives you 2 random people, and you
Exactly.
don't see them the entire time. I have never spoken to anybody I've done that with.
I've had many people complain about it
Really? What did they complain about?
frequently.
Were they just upset that like they had to do that?
Just like the fact that they had to participate in
Okay.
online co-op to progress in the game.
As someone that has like played Destiny, I find that as kind of like a really antisocial and kind of like cuntish complaint.
I mean, I wouldn't want to play with other people.
No,
either
just
if I
because-
didn't- if I didn't fucking feel like it.
No, because it doesn't feel like you're playing with other people.
I mean, maybe not.
Because you're literally fighting a boss, and you will just be shooting, and you'll look over, maybe, and just see the person, and you don't even think of them as a player. And, like, if you go down, if one of them goes down, that's when you're just like, oh, damn. And they can respawn on their own, if they want to. But you can, like, if you're, like, if you revive them, it gives you a shield buff. Oh. So you're like, I may as well do that than run in.
So those people were just crying.
Those
people were just pretty much crying.
In my opinion, they were just crying.
They were just kind of crying a little bit.
Yes.
Maybe. Could be.
God, I wish I had a gaming, like, laptop, though, or computer.
It also, I've heard a lot of people say that the loot is, like, it like, there's no, like, basis for how you get the best loot. It's just, like, you have to do RNG of the RNG, and then it just fucking...
Yeah.
It somehow just gives you an item. Like, you could do the hardest shit, and then it gives you some weak-ass fucking...
They fixed that. They fixed it
blaster.
with the black market dealer Zur, who was the guy who you would get strange coins through doing like really hard strike
If they're like a
missions.
3 of coins,
Yeah.
which I thought was so dumb because
those are actually,
I got so mad when somebody told me that there was an item called 3 of coins.
Did you ever use 3 of coins?
I never played Destiny.
3 of coins actually, Jared,
like,
fixed the problem that those people were complaining about because it increases your chances of getting an exotic engram.
But what the fuck is an exotic engram?
That
just sounds dumb.
So an engram is it won't.
That's the kind of shit that turns me off immediately when I hear some shit like that.
Exotic engram is basically it's a loot box that will have an exotic weapon.
Exactly. Why can't I just get the weapon that I want to get?
You can buy it from Zur if you wanted to.
After how many hours of grinding?
You can literally do it.
How difficult are we talking?
Not hard.
Not hard.
Not hard.
So you can get the weapon you want.
Well,
is what you're saying.
No.
So
actually they fixed it in the DLC. You can actually buy year 1 guns.
Okay, so but aren't year 1 shit though?
No, because did they balance?
You
can boost it.
You can boost it.
Boost.
Oh, okay, I see. So then you buy the game, $60.
Yes.
Buy the DLC.
Well, if you're not playing,
$40.
At that,
buy the other DLC.
Yes.
$40.
And
then
good.
you can use your year 1 exotic weapon. But you gotta boost it though.
I've never had I personally have never had a problem.
You gotta
with
boost
exotics. Like I got an exotic that I thought was great. It was called Red Death, and every time that you kill an enemy, it would start health regen.
Yeah, and then people complain about PvP also. I'm pretty sure that was one of the weapons I've heard people cry about.
What?
When it comes to PvP.
Red Death?
Yeah.
The worst is fucking Thorn.
People
because
cry
Thorn puts a fucking poison effect on you.
People cry about...
It's a fucking poison.
People cry about the PvP so much, and I'm like, I don't care, I don't play the game.
Okay, but like people cry... I feel like people cry about everything.
People do cry frequently.
No, Destiny, like, I get it. It's not perfect. But for,
of course not, but no game is.
But, like, for me, it speaks to me.
It's still better than Overwatch.
Yes. Like, it's a game that... I think everyone has those, like, dirty pleasure games where they're kind of like... It's like, why the fuck do you play that game so... Like, it can even be a good game. People are like, why the fuck are you still playing that? And I'm like, because I like it. Destiny was definitely that game for me.
High School DxD on the Nintendo 3DS.
Do you still play that? Do you even have?
I don't even own that game. That game was never released in America. Aww. You can't purchase that game. Aww. Well, you can, but it costs like however many yen on Amazon.
Oh god. What's your game that you play like ungodly amounts and you don't know why?
That no one like it's like not popular or like it's not well received?
No, not even either. It's not well received or like it has died off and you still play it.
Oh, Storm.
A shitload.
Storm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would say that's definitely
no one fucking plays that game anymore, but I play it.
Then they're like
I fucking love it. I fucking play that shit frequently. Like, no one fucking plays that game.
Fucking I'm so happy that developers can patch shit now though for games.
Dude. Well, no, because like, if there was a bug in a PS2 game, you were stuck with it. Yeah. And if it was a game-breaking bug, that was it.
Like the Injustice 2 release where they literally buffed every fucking character. So I almost shattered my fucking... Jared can attest to this. I'm usually a calm guy.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I have, like, never threatened to throw a controller.
It's pretty relaxed,
generally. Punched my ground so much that my knuckle started to bleed. Oh, my God. And I almost threw the controller. Because I'm good at Injustice and Mortal Kombat and, like, Killer Instinct. I'm good at those games.
This is a true story.
I couldn't fucking beat the bosses in the multiverses because they got so busted. God, we're nearing an hour, and I want to make it that an hour is our cap.
All right.
But this was the first. We got through a lot. We did a lot. Everything on almost everything on it. on the list.
Oh, is there one last thing on the
There's
list?
like 2 more, but we can say that for next week.
What are they? Maybe
It
we'll get
is
through quickly.
fan games, so like games that like fans come up with that should basically like passion projects that should be made into games, like Naruto RPGs.
Oh yes,
And then
there's no money though.
No, I know.
If we had money,
and
they
then
would get made.
the fact that there are no more Dark Souls games. But I think we should do that next week.
we
Because
can do that next week. We can
those
start
will
with
be-
that and then go into other
those
stuff
will be
next
like
week.
big. Like the no Dark Souls one. I mean, like of like what are other Dark Souls type games?
Oh, yeah.
Those are big ones.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
So we'll end this here.
Plenty of shit to talk about.
Hopefully this is accepted well. The podcast.
Are we putting this up as a full hour?
Yeah, I think that we're putting it up. We may cut a bit or two here and there,
Yeah.
just of us audio checking. But other than that, I think we're good.
All right.
I think it's fine here.